Hello, hello, everybody. Just a second, just for me to put everything here. The setting everything here. We have to go to the and uh, and now we are in Instagram Live too. And let's just see. We are now in Instagram Live, and now just put on the Facebook's groups the same live. Uh, then we can start it. Let's see here, public. So we are in the two channels. So let's start. This is already persons who already leave some message from you, but let's go the right way. So, ladies and gentlemen, riders from around the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in all the world. Today we have a lady here, rider, and she comes to tell a little about the story. She is very funny. She's always happy. She's always trying to bring good energy and trying always the best to do new tricks and everything. Jill, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Thank you so much for coming. First of all, before we start, how long are you already riding? Do you start direct with the AUC or you start with another PV?
I started on an electric unicycle about a year and a half ago. It was a V11,
Yeah, that was
and
the one of the first ones with the suspension.
and it was actually a really good starter. I still recommend it to people, although it's a little
Hmm.
outdated now. Um,
But still a good wheel.
yeah, I just happened to find it online, and I was gonna either get into kayaking or get into unicycles, and I decided to get the unicycle, and I got obsessed with it, and it was a good choice.
That is a very good choice.
Uh-huh.
And
I still
two
got the
different,
kayaks, but
two totally different opposite ways, but that is very good. So, was anyone who recommend you, or how do you came to?
yeah. I used to volunteer at a wildlife rescue,
Okay.
and there was this dude there who had an electric unicycle, and he just mentioned it one day, and I was like, "Oh my god, I didn't even know that existed." And he let me ride it like a week later, and I was already like, okay, if he held my hand. And I bought my own another week later and just tried to learn it. I was really bad at first. Some people, they get on and they're good right away. I was not. I just crashed over and over and over and over again. It was really bad. And I didn't have gear at first either, so that was really bad. But
Yeah,
over time,
but
I got the gear and
then we are together. For me, in the beginning, it was like a nightmare. And I was like, I
yep,
came from
yep.
skateboard, and I said, oh, okay, that's going to be difficult. And then I gave up, and then I was in an event from a friend, and the friend say, Nelson, you ride other types of PVs. Why don't you ride the UC? I say, I try it. I broke my legs. I don't want it anymore. And he said, no, give me 5 minutes, and you're going to start to ride. And I think that is important for us to have a person who knows what he's doing. And in
Oh,
5 minutes, I
yeah.
was riding AC. I think that is
I've
the
gotten a
most
couple
important.
people. Yeah, I know like how to what to tell people to do, and I can get them riding in an hour. But I didn't have any help. I was like YouTubing it. I learned if you put your hand on a tree and you
Hmm.
just go in circles for an hour, eventually
Hmm.
something will happen in your brain. And that's what I did. And that's what really helped me. And I had to do it for 3 hours. Like it was really bad. Um,
bad,
and then I could
bad, bad,
go,
bad instructions.
well, I learned eventually and I got pretty good. But
You are very good.
yeah,
Today, what are you riding now in a moment for the people to know?
I have a Sherman L that I just got. I've only been riding it 2 days.
Oh,
Um,
you have the Sherman L. That is something that but you have a before a Sherman S. And
Yeah, I had a Sherman S and I got a V14 recently. I have a V13. I have an M10 4.
mhm.
I think that's all of them.
Yeah,
I don't know
but
how many is that for.
what is for you? Do you have there's someone of them is special. Not talking about the new but
Uh-oh. I think we
there was
lost
something.
connection for a second.
There is no problem. We are here. Tell me, do you there is any of them that is special for you, or you prefer because you have the Sherman, you have the different machines for different types of riding. There is any one of them that is very special for you, or you love them all? How can you describe them?
Yeah. First of all, tell Bobby I said hi. Also,
We are live, huh?
I really like, yeah, I like riding long distances, but I also like trail riding, and long distance unicycles don't really do well on a trail and vice versa. So I can't really pick one, but I'm a really big fan of the V14 and the Sherman L because the range on the Sherman L is amazing and it's so fast.
Is a big
And then,
difference between the S.
oh yeah, huge difference. It doesn't even feel like the same wheel. I wish they didn't call it the Sherman because it's not a Sherman. It's like a Lynx. It's a big Lynx.
My God, you are putting me in a bad situation.
Why?
Because I have the Sherman S, and I was trying to find a new wheel, and I was like, I
You
don't
know, I
know. I
didn't.
was.
I
Yeah, please.
loved the Sherman S, but it's such an awkward size because it's so big, but it's so low voltage. It's got great range. It's got range for days, but it doesn't accelerate very fast. Um, it's so like chunky compared to
Okay.
other wheels. It's very wide. It's hard to sit on. It's one of the hardest wheels to sit on because I could sit on the V11 and I could sit on the V13 like nothing, but the Sherman, I actually had to like relearn. I kept feeling like I was just going to fall off the back of it. It was really bad.
Okay, that is something. Uh, for me, is like I love the Sherman. I was in Portugal. I was riding against the Lynx, and we was in a tour, and of course, 100 volts for 150 volts is a big difference. Oh,
Yeah, it is.
but with my weight and everything was okay. It's not the perfect machine, but now you are putting me in a bad situation because of course I want to choose, and I see you here like with the Sherman S,
Yeah.
and you are doing lots of good stuff and very
Yeah.
heavy machine.
See, I always did the stuff I wanted to do, even if I didn't have the right wheel. Like, I would do long distance rides on my V11 and just go charge somewhere for a long time. And then, yeah, off road my Sherman S and do jumps on it, even though no one else really does that. Just because it's what I had. I didn't have anything else. And I didn't want to buy something else at the time.
Do you
So
like
that
to
was on my
race?
V14.
Yeah, yeah. Do you
Yeah,
like
I
to
do.
race?
I'm racing again.
Yeah. When?
Next month.
So
Eastgate
that means
Con.
we.
So,
Oh, you're going to go to XCatCon? Oh, that
uh
is very
huh.
good. That is very
It's
nice.
like March 28th.
Yeah, I was yesterday with the interview with the guys from SkateCon. Guys, if you want to see it, yesterday was the interview, and go there and support the event, big event, maybe the biggest event we have in a moment in Las Vegas. Yeah, it's nice for you to go there. It's very good.
Yeah, I'm
What
super excited.
what what is the expectations for you this year? Where do you are planning to go? Do you plan to race more?
Yeah. Basically, every event that doesn't coincide with another event on the West Coast, I'm going to try to go
Mm-hmm,
to.
mm-hmm,
Basically, just planning to spend all of my money on this year.
mm-hmm.
I didn't have a lot of money last year. I still don't, but anything I have, I'll spend on racing.
I love my mom. That's very good. But so, but tell me like this. We are now this year you're going to invest. What you're going to use to race? You're going to race more off road, or you prefer, or you're going to try the two of them?
I like racing off road, but I'm gonna do my first track race at EskateCon. I've never done a track race before.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how I'm gonna do because I'm really fast on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
People struggle to keep up with me, even on the Sherman S. But when it comes to like a track setting where I'm afraid I'm gonna like bump into people, I'm nervous about that. I really don't want to like be so focused on going fast that I make someone else crash or something. That's my main fear.
Just have fun, man. And the other ones have to give you space.
I know. Everybody just give me a wide berth. I don't want to hit you.
Then when you're going to have to, if you're going to use the two of them, tracks and off-road, you're going to have more machines, or you're going to be. How do you going to manage that?
My V14 does really good off-road. And when I raced it at Amped Electric Games, I had no experience on it prior. My Sherman S is what I was going to race on, but it broke. And I had to use the V14 last minute. I wasn't used to such a small, powerful wheel. And if you saw me there, you would have seen I was crashing nonstop. And I was like so squirrely in the air because I was just not used to this thing. But I still ended up getting third place in the women's division. And I'm proud of that because it was my first race and I was having a really hard time. I crashed in the finals, but I still made it. So I bought my own.
But that's important. That is the important thing. Do you think you are seeing more ladies in this sport?
Yes.
Do you find more people that you now are friends and ride together? This sport has bring you new persons for you to meet, have the chance to meet.
Yeah. I mostly we've converted ladies into riding. I haven't met many women who already ride, but I got my friend into it. My friend got his girlfriend into it. There's one lady that's local to me that recently joined our riding group. So I guess she's someone who already rode. But yeah, when I find a woman who rides that's like near me, that's like so rare. You gotta like go to another state.
So, but what is the? We was talking about the plan. If you are invited for a team, do you ever been invited? Now that you're starting to race, I think it's going to be invitations for you to go for maybe to a team. Do you plan to do something like that if you've been have an invitation to race?
I was invited to Amped Electric Games, but since then I haven't had anything like that. I mean, yeah, I'm down for like anything anyone.
Yeah, but you have to think you are starting
do.
now racing. When the people start to see you racing, you're going to be more often. They're going to contact you. Believe me.
Oh, yeah, I know. I'm down. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty friendly. I want to meet new people, and I like to be a part of stuff. So, if someone want to be like part of their race team, I'm not really sure how that works, but
doesn't matter.
I'm
the
down.
Beginning is always maybe.
Only thing,
yeah, please.
I will not fly on an airplane. So that when I went to Amped, I drove all the way there, and it was like 40 hours of driving.
Ooh, that is a lot.
Like one way. I think it was like across the country. It was 4,000 something miles round trip. But I had a bad feeling about airplanes and shipping my wheel. And now there's been like so many airplane crashes that I'm so uninterested.
Yeah, and I don't know if most of the companies is going to accept your AUC to travel.
Yeah, and I don't want them to lose it.
Yeah, that is.
Plus,
you have to. Yeah, please.
I love road tripping. I had such a fun time. We stopped at the salt flats and rode our wheels there, and we got stranded in Montana because our car broke down on our way. But we rode our wheels around and we had fun.
Who is the person who give you the most inspiration? Or when you are riding?
When I first started riding, Mr. Wrong Way was someone I really looked up to. Um,
Mr. Wrong Way. That is a good a
yeah.
voice.
And then local to me, there was this dude named Tyler who was really, really good on the Sherman S. Like he could do all sorts of weird tricks and go backwards at 40 miles an hour. And I wanted to do that. So I tried really hard. And I mean, I am pretty good at going backwards now. I can do it.
Yeah, I see it.
Up.
Let's put here the video directly. You have here some videos. You are
You got a
very good. It's
video?
not. Yeah, of course. I have some videos from you. Not one. You have a lot. I think just for you guys, I'm going to leave the links from the YouTube channel. She's starting now to be more active, to make bigger videos in a YouTube channel, and of course the platform she's using more is the Instagram. I'm going to leave the 2 links. Go there, subscribe. I think she has a good content for you guys to riders to see it, and just us seeing here. In the snow is easy, difficult. How is that?
It depends on the snow. If it's icy, it's super hard. But in this video, the snow was super powdery, so I had great traction. It was not slippery at all.
Yeah,
It's kind
and it
of
was
gritty
not
when
so
it's like
cold.
that.
When it
No,
was not so
I was
cold.
just taking I was taking my trash out and I was like, I'm gonna video this.
You make it so easy, just for us to see.
Yeah.
A normal day.
I don't know. People think it's funny. I always ride my wheel to take my trash out. I don't normally wear a helmet when I do that, but Mr. Wrongway will comment on my videos and bully me.
The
if I
helmet
don't.
was you. The helm. Do you buy it yourself, or you create it yourself?
I bought it. It's just a motorcycle cover. It looks a little different because I have it over like a dirt bike style helmet.
Mhm.
Most people have like motorcycle style. It's still good for the road and stuff. Like it's a Liat 9.5.
But it gets hot. Do you have ventilation?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, that is a
it
good thing.
does. See, that kind of
That is.
snow is hard to ride in.
But the new AUCs, they are more prepared for the waterproof and everything. Then is not the problem. If you made it like
Yeah.
with a V11, I think was not a very good idea before.
Yeah, I rode that in the rain a lot though, and nothing bad happened.
Yeah, I believe
really.
you. How was that in the beginning? Slowly, and then you come back and woohoo!
That was my first time doing that, like big gap jumps.
That was the change for you?
Yeah, I was really scared. I was just going over them slowly, not getting any air for like 20 minutes, just having my boyfriend record me just in case I decided to do it. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. And I did it. And my form was not the best, as you could see, but I made it over. I went way too far on this one.
Yeah, but
that kind of hurt.
Good. Was clean. It was clean. Is your boyfriend today? Is you push one for another? How that works?
What do you mean?
Who is as riding? Are you a lone rider or your boy? Yeah.
We ride together a lot.
And who is the one is pushing for the other more? To make
both of us, because we're better at different things. I don't know. He's really fast, but sometimes when we ride, I kind of leave him behind. But he's better at like bonking and going over gaps and being more confident in that kind of thing. I get really freaked out by that gaps and stuff, bonking over big things, because I have a really serious injury from trying to bonk a curb and my wheel just stopping because I didn't jump right, and it over torqued my V11 and threw me over the curb. I completely destroyed my knee. It was really bad. So I still get really wigged out when I'm trying to bonk something.
How can you describe this machine that you fall here? Because everybody's testing with the two. Is that easy? Is that totally different? Having
that
two
thing
tires
is weird.
Has nothing
really
to do
weird.
with has nothing to do with the one wheel or with the AUC. with the unicycle?
It doesn't feel like an EUC. I think you should just get on an EUC and like if you want to learn. If you're trying to like convert someone and convince them to maybe do it, that would be good. But if you already want to do it, just don't get that. Get an M10 or something.
Yeah, M10 is very good, and I think
The
that is the
E20
best
is
option.
really weird and easy to over torque. I kept
Yeah,
over torquing it.
that is like small babies. But I see you having fun here with the small.
Yeah, the M10. I love the M10. Everybody loves the M10.
But it's just a small machine for us to have
Yeah,
a
and
little
it's
fun.
about $1,000, but extremely durable. We beat the crap out of it constantly.
Hello, Bunny. So the people are coming. If anyone has any questions, leave on the comments and we try to answer them. I just want to say hello to everybody. Oh, David is there too. Hello, David. Everybody's coming now. She do not like airplanes. I don't like ice. So that is nice to see it. So, oh, she wants to buy the V13 Pro. You ride
Yeah,
it too.
I ride a
It's good.
V13. It's decent. There are definitely downsides. Like it has a bunch of safety features on it. All in motion wheels do pretty much. It won't let you charge it if it's too hot, if it's too cold. Sometimes the headlight doesn't work. That's like a pretty classic V13 trait. Um, it's
She's
really hard to tell if it's actually broken sometimes because it gets these warnings. And
it's too much safety.
yeah, it's never actually gone out, but it has like stopped working for like hours. And I'm like, is this gonna happen while I'm riding it? And it's just gonna cut out, but it never has. And it's
Big
still
Goat
working fine 1 year later.
is telling here the Big Goat A2. I don't know if you ever tried it for beginners.
I have not, but I really want one because they're completely waterproof.
Yeah. So just saying, everybody, hello, guys, riders, ladies, anyone is there. If you have any questions, leave in there in the comments, and we're going to try to answer. So, what was for you for you the most difficult machine that you try it and you hurt yourself more?
The V11. I got really hurt on the V11. I crashed so bad on the V11, I developed a nerve disease.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you'll occasionally hear me mention I have a disability. It's called complex regional pain syndrome.
Okay.
Basically, there's something wrong with my nervous system, and the nerves in my legs just went crazy, and it's
Mm-hmm.
extremely painful. It hurts like the first day I got hurt, every day.
Okay.
Um,
What happened here
but
in this video?
that's actually it's got pictures from when I developed that disease in my legs.
Okay, that was big, huh? I
Yeah,
see yesterday
it's
when
really
I pulled
big.
the video out and I said, "Wow, that is a lot, huh?"
Yeah,
Do you have pain till today? Do you still have?
yeah. Oh
Oh
yeah,
my
I
god!
have to wear special pants. These
Wow.
they're compression pants. Otherwise, I'm in a lot of pain, and every night I'm in pain trying to find a way to lay down that doesn't hurt. And yeah,
And you're still
um,
going,
yeah.
and you just positive things. So.
Yeah. If I stop moving, I have to stay
So,
distracted, or I'll focus on the pain. Um,
mhm. In
but
this time now that you are writing, just putting as positive, I hope that you come back again. You already try to go to a doctor to know what can be done, or
yeah,
there is anything you can do it?
nothing can be done. Um, Physical therapy can help some people, but I have
Mhm.
full range of motion.
Okay.
So there's not a lot they can do. I just have a lot of pain. It's hard to describe, but if you Google it, you can learn.
Yeah,
Basically,
I'm going to leave there for the
it's
people who wants to Google. It's very nice.
like,
Goodness.
I don't know if anyone's ever had nerve damage. I don't really know what to compare it to, but like it's like it's like there's glass embedded in my skin, and my skin's
Okay.
on fire and it's itchy, and I can't itch it because it hurts so bad. I can't touch it. So it's like when that happens, it really sucks, and it's hard to think about anything else. If I don't have my compression pants on, it feels like I have no skin on my leg, and like the air hitting my leg
Mm-hmm.
feels like just like a fleshy open wound. And then I
Mm-hmm.
look down and it's normal.
Okay.
But it's not just mental, it's my leg doesn't get supplemental blood flow anymore. So
Mm-hmm.
like when you're in the shower and your leg turns red because it's warm, my leg where it's injured will stay white because it's not
Mm-hmm.
getting any blood flow. So I think exercising helps kind of move things around and keep the blood moving. So I really like riding my wheel for that purpose. People always ask me, why do I still ride after I got so hurt? And that's why it's one of the best ways to stay active without
And I
putting a
hope
lot of
that you
strain
come
on you.
better. And I hope that this race is going to be good for you too. So there's some questions here, and I think we have to put it. What is the ultimate dream wheel for you?
So I always think I want a wheel that I can pop the hood on. I don't want to have to unscrew like 8 screws. I should be able to just like how they flip up the trolley handle. Like there should be something like that to just pop the hood and look at all the components.
Everybody, that is a dream for all of us.
Yeah, why has no one done that?
I think you have the same dream like all of us, but that is a good one. I hope that they listen to us. The other question is, what do you want manufacturers to make more of? Manufacturers, what you want that the manufacturers uh, to make more of?
More of um I mean right now it seems like it's really divided. People are focusing more on long distance wheels and trail wheels, and there's not a lot of in between and mini wheels. So we got like trick wheels, trail wheels, and long distance wheels.
Hmm.
Um, Maybe more trick wheels would be fun because I like to do tricks on my M10. I'm learning how to do a shove it. That's really fun. So maybe like a little wheel that's super armored for trauma. That would be fun.
So David has made another question here. I think that is the Apex. Do you already try the new machine from Apex?
No, I have not actually. I have not even seen one in person.
I was to buy one of them. David was the same one. He's from Europe. He's one of the guys who makes a lot here for us in the community. But uh, he bought it. I don't bought it because it was lots of complaints and everything,
Yeah, same.
and the feedback was not the best one. And now he has it. About 3 days ago, we received it. I'm going to receive the feedback from him, and we'll see what is your west wheel, west wheel.
Newest.
Newest. Yes, sorry, newest wheel. Yeah, the newest wheel is the Sherman L.
Within the last month, I got my V14 and my Sherman L. And I
Two
love both
different
of
wheels.
them. Yeah,
But that
very
is a
different,
good thing.
different
You have
purposes.
to. You have one or two different wheels. Completely don't have nothing to do one with the other.
So what happened was I was using my Sherman S for everything, like off-road, racing, or like uh, long distance tricks. It was all my Sherman S because that's all I could afford. And then this year, I saved up for my taxes and I ended up not owing as much as I thought. So I had some extra money and I went and bought a dedicated trail wheel and a dedicated range wheel. So that's how I ended up with the V14 and the Sherman L at the same time. And it's really nice having just different wheels I can like that are good at one thing, not one wheel that's okay with everything.
So he's talking now. They are talking about there is a friend who has, but the only thing he don't have the pain. Okay, that is something different from one to another. Can change from person to
Yeah,
person.
that's not good. I'm also
Yeah.
very tall. I have 5'10".
So 5'10" in Europe, I have to see it.
Okay, so
5'10".
it's just slightly lower than 180. I think I'm like 169 centimeters, maybe.
Okay, yeah.
Somebody confirm that.
Yeah, if somebody in there from Europe can say it, what is the 5'10"? So let's continue it here. Gee, why the links?
Not this guy.
Let them talk. Come on. The version of the essay. What is your opinion from the links?
I don't like the links, and he knows that.
That's why he asked it. That way he put you in. Yeah, that why don't you like it? Why is the reasons, or and why that made for you the difference for you to say, okay, I'm not going to buy the link that everybody loves, and I prefer to have the L.
So I had to make a choice when I bought my Sherman S between the Lynx and the Sherman S. I love going on really long range rides. I'm talking over 100 miles in one day. I do that all the time. And so I chose the Sherman S for that reason. But when I did ride the Lynx, like it was fast, but it just didn't feel comfortable to ride on. And I wanted a wheel that was comfortable. And there was nothing about it that particularly attracted me. Because I had my V13 if I wanted to like accelerate really hard. And it was stable. The Lynx isn't incredibly stable, like it's fine, but the Sherman was just much more attractive to me at the time.
Yeah, you are not the only one. I say another person's here, like he said he don't like it too. And,
I don't hate it. I'm not gonna buy one.
Okay. Yeah. 100. Yeah, you are tall, huh? 1 meter 75. Well, that is for a lady. You already could look to the other ladies like this.
Yeah, I'm taller than like every woman I meet.
So somebody on the group needs to buy a X-Way.
I have seen the X-Way. It looks really good.
Do you like it?
I have not ridden it, I don't think. But I saw it at Amped. I rode on the same trails and stuff in the X-Way. I mean, the guy riding it was extremely skilled, but he looked like he had no problem. Like it just flew over jumps.
Who was the one riding?
Okay. I think his name is Nico.
Oh, Nico.
Nikolai. Okay. Yeah. He was jumping like 30 feet in the air. Oh, it was horrible to watch.
Yeah, he has the skills.
I did not like it. Yeah.
Do you think the suspension is better now? Do you think that the Big Gold is coming now? Because before was with lots of issues. Now is maybe
from what I've heard, yeah. Because Big Gold suspensions are really bad stock, or they were for like the Master. Like that's the first thing you do is replace your Master suspension. But I assume they're better now. I mean, no one complains about the X-Way.
The guys was in China. Let's see what they say. Next week, we're going to be with David in Belgium, with a group from Belgium, and we're going to make the interview with a group from Belgium. Stay tuned. We're going to make a mega interview. I have something for them. And maybe you can answer, because he was there in China in a race. I think there is not enough videos out there to show what was these machines. Was just more the race, and we are more interested to see is the machines, the new machines, because it's the Pantera or something like that. I think is the new one.
The Panther?
The big range. Yeah, I think that's going to be the big range.
I was considering buying that one.
Yeah, because the suspension
I didn't
looks
want to wait.
Great. Yeah, the problem
it just looks like a nice wheel. Looks very attractive. Yeah. But the thing is, with my knee, I have to be careful about wheels that are over 100 pounds. Even the Sherman L, it tweaked my knee twice. And I think I'll get used to it, but I like to pendulum, you know, when you come to a stop and then just do this. And it puts a lot of stress on the knees. And if it's a big wheel, it really does. But I don't want to not do it. It's so fun.
So is the David is also telling he has the V14 a long time and he's very happy, and the quality I think is very good. I think that is a perfect machine, And I'm very proud that you have two, one with a small tire and then the other one with a big tire now, because it's very big. It's 22, I think, 7-inch. What's what?
Which one?
From the Sherman L. Now is the bigger tire.
I think it's a
22.
20. I think it's a 20
20 or
inch.
22?
I don't know.
Okay, 20. Okay. I think the biggest one was from the Monster. Monster was with the 22.
The
Monster
Master
before.
Pro.
Yeah.
There's a Master Pro in my closet. It's not working right now, though.
So you don't want to talk about China? That was just a joke. I know that. Let's see what the people. Good morning from California, Canada, and with. And hey, now is coming lots of persons. That is very nice. We see. So can you ride fast as 20 miles?
No, I can't. He's projecting.
Yeah, let him talk. When you're going to ride backwards, she rides backwards, and she rides very good.
I sometimes when I'm with people, they'll like I'm in a group and someone I don't know will come and they'll be like, Jill can do all this stuff, and I go, no, I can't. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you can do it. I've seen some videos from you. You can do it all the time, and they just tell you, oh, we're going to go left, right, and you are very good. I'm going to find here the video. I'm going to put it here because you have
really
lots of good.
Someone at Eastgate Con will do a backwards race with me. I really want to do it.
Yeah, I think that will be fantastic. We never see it, a competition like that. Will be fun.
Yeah, we got to do it. It'll be the first of the.
I'm going to write to the guys from Skate Con later on, and I'm going to tell guys, put this. Try this. I'm going to believe me. When I'm finished here, I'm going to write to him, and then I'm going to come back to you, and I'm going to say it. I hope that they put it. A nice competition, backwards riding. I think it will be great.
Fun.
So let's see. Yeah, the big goat was the one with the 22 tire. Let's see here. he wants to provoke you.
I've tried it. Hold on. I had an aerodynamic head too once. Hold on. See, I used to be bald too, a little bit.
That is good.
When I first started riding, my hair was really short.
I want to find here the video. When you go backwards, you go a big distance backwards. Let me just. Where are you? So stairs is something that you like?
Oh yeah, I love stairs. Super fun. I want to go down a big set backwards. I've gone down a couple, but it's freaky. I'm gonna do it though. This summer.
Yeah. Now was in the comments about 1 month. I see a guy riding, and he was telling, if you cannot in 2025, you cannot ride backwards in an AUC, in an electric unicycle. You don't know how to ride an AUC.
It's definitely fun. I forget how long it took me to learn to go backwards. It was so hard. And now I could do it without even thinking about it. And then I could do circles and whatever. But
is that normal for you today?
Yeah, it feels very normal. The only problem is I gotta turn my head so far to see past my helmet. And so I just stop when my neck hurts, but I could go on if that didn't happen.
I just love. What happened with you guys with the police? You have a video that the lady is talking with you, the police. What was that?
That's just a joke. That's a joke about the E20 being able to outrun the police officer.
You like animals a lot too.
Yeah, I do. I have a bunny rabbit somewhere in this room.
So for the people who don't know, let's see, who don't believe yet that she is backwards, let's go and have some compilations here. Just for
you found
us.
them?
Yeah, of course. I found one of them. I think that is one of them. So I think is this one, the beginning. So that is very good.
Oh yeah. Is that on? Oh, my Sherman. Yeah, that was the last ride I did.
Yeah. You make it so easy with the Sherman because everybody says Sherman is heavy and everything.
Yeah, like I said, that's all I had, so I was just using it to the full potential.
I like heavy AUCs because I'm a heavy guy and a tall guy, and for me, is I don't know. I feel more stable with a heavy board.
I agree.
Now,
I'm
uh,
not extremely light myself either. So that was
can
an
I
amp.
ask you? Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
How many accidents and falls do you have already? Because you are a person who show lots of your falls, and most of the people don't do that. They don't like to show it so much. And
Countless.
you,
That's how I've gotten so good. Is I'm not afraid to fall. Um I've fallen
that is
down the
important.
stairs before. That was the worst. I was scared of stairs for a while after that.
And can you go now with the new machines? Can you go not down, go down, but up? When it's on is something
I
that
can
you
go
are.
up, yes. I went up a full
Oh.
stair set, but nobody recorded it. I'll have to do it
Uh,
sometime
then you
on
have to put
video.
it now. The next time you go for a ride, and you have to put it on. Don't forget that is good for
Yeah,
us.
I will. There's this really nice stair set
I
down.
try to find. I
It's
know
like an
that I
hour
have a
away.
video from you that you are riding with your friends,
Which
and
one?
you are all the time going backwards.
I don't
Where
know.
is that?
It might be further down.
Yeah,
That's from our anniversary barbecue for
that's
our group.
nice.
We have a group of like
Hmm.
200 people in this
That is
area.
good. And active riders, lots
Yeah,
of
well,
active riders.
there's about 20 active riders, and we meet up once a week and go on rides. And
That's very nice.
if we can't go out because it's raining, we'll meet at this garage. Um,
Wow, that is very nice. That
and
is very nice. If you have, like when you come with your friends? Do you make like fixing or repairs or
yeah,
what?
sometimes, yeah, a lot of people will help one another if their wheel's broken. It's really nice to have this community because otherwise you would just be stuck, you know? It's like, how do I fix this thing? And they're kind of dangerous to work on if you don't know how. They can shock the crap out of you.
Hmm. Is something that you are interesting to learn, or is more you leave you for your boyfriend to do it?
So I
Wow,
spent a lot of
awesome.
time learning, and then I started actually working on other people's wheels because I thought maybe I would start a repair shop
Hmm.
because I was having a lot of fun doing it, but I just got so busy with other stuff that I stopped.
Yeah, you have
But
to
yeah,
do
I'm
it.
interested.
Yeah, I think that is good. It's always good to see. I'm just putting some of the videos from her, but believe me, that is nice. With this machine is perfect for this type of terrain.
Uh-huh. So fun, so small. And if you fall off, you know, you can just jump away. It's not gonna like land on
Yeah,
you and kill you.
yeah, and that is a good
Yeah,
thing for
super
you
fun.
to. That is a good thing for you to train your abilities with the AUC,
Uh-huh.
and works fine. This machine still till now works okay.
Yeah.
Can I make you another question? Is waterproof? Really
No, it's
waterproof?
not. It's not waterproof.
Because you see the videos of the guys.
Not that
uh,
one. The A2 is, but not the M10.
okay, that is so small for me. That is too much, too small for me. I'm a big guy.
It's
you
what you
you
think,
have to
but
see. You have to see. You are 175. I'm 191.
oh, okay.
I'm very.
We have a
I
lot
don't
of
know.
riders who are very large, like
Hmm.
tall and heavy, and they do fine.
Yeah,
There's no
but
like,
I'm very heavy too. Huh? I'm 300 pounds. Huh? 300. 300 pounds. Is pounds? Is it right?
and you ride
300.
a Sherman, Sherman S.
S. But I have updated the suspension. The suspension I have with the
Nice.
70. and that's why I like my Sherman, but I want to have
Oh, I did that too.
yeah.
I put the Lynx suspension on mine.
Oh, you
I'm
put
trying
it?
to sell my
Yeah,
Sherman S now.
if anyone wants to, let's make it a small propaganda. If you want to look, is this yours?
That's mine. Yeah.
Okay, for the people, but maybe it's not anymore like this. Maybe it's
No,
like
if you
this.
scroll up, there's a photo. Oh, scroll
Yeah,
down.
yeah,
You passed it. Down
yeah.
a
I
little
think
bit.
I
A
have
little
it.
bit.
I think I have with the
Little
pink. Yeah,
bit.
this
There you
one.
go. Yep.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's got upgraded tire on it too. The
Mm-hmm.
what's that called? Shinko 244. It's
Mm-hmm.
really good for off road. And then it's got the e-rides pedals. Those are awesome. Like
Yeah,
so
I have the
grippy.
same ones.
I
I
do
have the
not
same
like the
one.
stock pedals. They're too slippery.
Yeah. By
And
the
then
new
yeah.
one, you think is better? By the L?
No, they're horrible. So slippery. They're like the same thing. I don't know why their nubs are so rounded. But the thing
That
is,
is,
I wear a special kind
you
of
are very
shoe.
good. You you kill directly.
I'll be honest. I don't
That
like
was
them.
very good. That's what that is so that's what the people love. Be honest. So
But
please,
I've
what you
got
have more?
solutions.
Yeah, but
Oh, on this wheel?
yeah, for the people who are interested, maybe
Well,
we can.
it's got a brand new motor. I just replaced the motor because I damaged some wires on the old one working on it.
Mhm.
Um, and then it's got a new control board, new charge port, new screen. Uh,
Wow, did you
yeah.
change the completely machine or what?
Yeah,
They are
it's
going
like
to get
completely
yeah,
replaced.
that is like new or what?
Uh-huh.
You are selling a new Sherman S.
The like only thing on it that's not new is the batteries, and I've taken great care of them. So
Okay, and this and the suspension is updated too.
it's got the progressive spring, so
Okay, that is good to know.
much
If anyone
upgraded.
is interested, go to the Instagram from her and contact her. Maybe if you are in a region from California, where are you? Where are
Washington.
you? Washington.
I'm
Okay,
Washington, yeah.
Washington. So, sorry. If you are close to her, maybe you can make a deal with her. Contact her.
Yeah, I gotta get rid of this thing. I got no space in my house. You can't even walk through the hallway. There's so many unicycles. It's ridiculous.
No, that means if I come to a change from the Sherman S to the Sherman L, I have to get rid. I have to say okay, bye bye to my Sherman S because don't make no sense to have it anymore.
I know, yeah. I haven't ridden it since. I don't see myself riding it. It's still a great wheel, especially for someone who's just upgrading. And I'm selling it at almost half price from new. It's got all this new
So
stuff on it.
yeah, with the extras, with suspension, new motor, new
Just the
controller.
pedals.
Yeah,
Those
and
pedals are worth
just the
like
pedal. Yeah,
$300.
yeah. You are doing with the pads too, or no?
I'm keeping those pads,
Okay.
the power pads, the power knobs, because I'm
Mm-hmm.
using them on my L right now. But if somebody bought it, I would throw in some pads because I got a lot of like Grizzly style or like the
Mm-hmm.
ones that come with the wheels. I have a lot of those.
Let's see the Toronto, the mini pad games. It was backwards race racing in Toronto with the mini pad 2 games.
I wish that I could go to those. It sounds so fun.
Yeah, I see it too.
But you know
It was
what?
not
They're on the
bad.
opposite side of the country from me.
That is very far from you.
Yeah.
I still cannot ride backwards. Yeah, you have to learn. You
I
have to
don't
work
teach
more.
the unteachable. But for real, the
How long did it take for you to learn the backwards? Just for the
okay,
people.
a really long time. And the problem was I kept just trying here and there and it wasn't really clicking. So what I did was I have this road behind my house, like just like
Mm-hmm.
a random neighborhood road, but it's like a mile long. And on my V11, I told myself, I'm going to do this whole thing backwards, all the way there and all the way back. And even if I fall, I'm just going to do it. And I did it a mile and a half just going backwards. And by the end of that mile and a half, I could go backwards about 30 feet without crashing. And that was a huge upgrade from the like 3 feet I could do before. And then I just kept doing that and it clicked and it just feels so natural now. So if you
Yeah, I
want to
think
learn something, you have to try really hard and dedicate a lot of time to it and be okay
I
with
think so.
embarrassing yourself and crashing.
I know lots of friends. We see like the wrong way. You always do that a lot, and there is good riders doing that now. David is one of them. There is another guy from us from Netherlands, from Belgium, is doing very well. And I'm always very for you with the Sherman S. Is easy to do backwards too now today.
Yeah, I can
Okay.
do it on the L. I was doing it this morning. I was surprised at how easy it was because on the V13, it's kind of hard to stop going backwards because it's so heavy
Okay.
and it's harder
Uh,
to control.
and like it tells lots of people need to try reverse. I think it's important for you to I think it's good for us to have more the control of the machine. Sometimes we fall because we are not used to go backwards, and then when we
Oh,
stop
yeah.
the machine, yeah, I think that is a good thing for us to have that control. Something I have to learn too. I'm going to try it and I'm going to come back to you and I'm going to show it I can do it.
Okay, good.
So I'm trying to find here the video. I need to find the video you going backwards, but just seeing what the people are riding now.
If you scroll down really far, you'll find one. Here, maybe I can send it to you on Instagram. It was the
Yeah,
first time I felt comfortable going backwards in the street.
let me
Because,
just
if
see.
you want to be doing that in public, you have to be really good.
Yeah, because I know that I put the video from you because I put yesterday the video and this video was together. Let's see. Why don't I don't find it? Let me just see here what the people are saying. Regularly giving workshops. Yeah, David is one of the guys who always takes his private time. That's why I love the community, and he's always doing workshops and fixing the problems for free. And he has his
Nice.
channel, YouTube channel. Is around I think 30,000 now per persons inside, and
Okay,
he
so
deserves. Yeah, please. You already
I'm
sent me.
sending
Okay.
you
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
sending you
I have.
videos. One is penduluming, the other was me going backwards up Mount Rainier.
Okay,
And
let me just
then
change here very fast for us to go there. And we are going to go.
that's really cool that David does that.
David.
I love that.
Yeah.
So that's me trying to pendulum on some really uneven ground. So it was not very graceful, but just try
Yeah,
to
it's very
avoid
good.
putting your foot down, when you stop. That's how
And
you
you
get
have a
better.
heavy board. The Sherman S is heavy. It's not
Uh-huh.
so. But I like it because it's very balanced machine.
It is. It's very balanced.
Do you feel the same with the Sherman L too?
Oh, yeah. It's even more balanced. It's amazing. I
Yeah.
mean, you start going 50 miles an hour without even
You have put
realizing
me
it.
in a bad situation because I'm being more interested to say. So this is what I call. This is good.
Yeah. That was Mount Rainier.
For
We
you
rode our
is like
unicycles there.
that is for you is
So
like.
my backpack,
Mhm.
my backpack's completely full of stuff to go stay at a hotel for a weekend. So it was so
Mhm.
heavy. We rode 50
Do
miles to get to the hotel up the mountain.
you, do you travel a lot with the UCs?
Uh, yeah. Like for work, I travel a lot for work. Um, and one time
Okay.
I rode 80 miles from my house without even realizing it, and then I had to ride all the way back. So I did like 160 miles that day. I got home at like midnight. It was so
Let's see the
fun.
other one.
Yeah, that was the
That is
first time I
nice.
rode backwards in the street.
Wow, that is nice. Good control. So I'm going to contact the A Skate Con, and I'm going to make this that they make a small contest to see
Yeah,
if we.
backwards race, please.
Yeah,
I
I'm
want
going
to
to
win
contact them.
something.
I'm going to contact them when we are finished with the live, and I'm going to come back to you. And I
Maybe
hope
if
that they
we
put.
all contact them, they'll do it.
Yeah, no, but it's open. I think he's very open for new ideas. He's a very open person. I already interviewed him for the last 4 years, and he's very open for new ideas, and that is very nice. He's not just closing doors. He's open for new stuff, and I think if it's fun, because it's fun. It's not that the people is going to kill themselves. It's something that is more to see the skills. And I think that is
Yeah.
all. Maybe then is going to be opening a door for other events to do it too. I think that is not bad.
I
When I
feel
come
really
this, yeah, please.
I feel really sad that I missed out on the games at Amped, but I was so exhausted from racing on the Thunderdome that I
Hmm.
had to just lay down when I wasn't racing because my legs were getting so noodly and I kept crashing because I just didn't have the strength to stay on my wheel. But they did so many things that I would have done great at, like the pendulum contests and the bunny hop and or the bonk or whatever that was. But I can answer
So
this
we have,
question for Matthew.
yeah, okay, that is important. That is a good question. Hello?
Just trust that your wheel's underneath you. That's the thing. It's so scary, but you just gotta go for it. And it's easiest around like 15 miles per hour. Um, you just gotta
Do you
go
have a
for it,
limit?
really.
Yeah, you have to go. Do you have a limit of speed that you have in your machines, or is on limit?
For me, like how fast I can go.
No, not what fast you have. Like you can set in your machine that okay the
Oh,
warnings.
I don't have like a tilt back on mine. I do have
Hmm.
the beep set to 52 miles per hour,
Okay,
just because like I said, it's easy to go 50 on that thing and not realize that's how fast you're going. So I would
hmm,
like the beeps to tell me. But
that is
I
very.
hit low PWM beeps at like about 50 the other day. My first ride, I accelerated really hard at 45 because I was like, oh man, this thing's so fast. And I learned. I was so scared. I thought I was gonna cut out.
No pets. Do you think? Mm,
Um, I think power knobs are really hard to sit with, but if you have like a pad that's not as locked in, I think that you'll be fine. You just
I
kind of
was
like put your
right.
knees out.
I was riding this weekend with we was off roading, and one guy was with us with the EUC completely without pets, and he achieved to make all.
Yeah,
I was like crazy, and he do it everything perfect, and I was like,
that's
wow,
how I learned.
yeah,
I learned without pads. It's a great way
wow,
to
that
learn and get really good.
that was amazing. I was like, wow, he's doing everything, and we was and was everything the sleepy, and the track was very, and I was like looking to him. Oh, for him, it's so easy. He make it so easy.
I know it's amazing how good other people are. And I ride with so many people, and everyone's really good at one thing. Like, no one's great at everything, but everyone has their one thing. And when I was riding, I would just try to copy everyone that was better than me. And so I kind of gathered all these skills, just absorbing them like sponge.
Yeah, I think we learn a lot, and sometimes we learn with our mistakes, with our faults and everything. I learn a lot with the UC. I'm not. I have 3 years now, maybe riding a UC. I'm not the best technical one. I know that there's lots of persons very good there riding, and I want to learn more from you guys. And I see you like you. X-Way, David, a guy from friends that I ride together, that Academy explain, and I see that you need that skills. You, if you're riding a AUC, is not just riding. You have to train, and put power in your legs, in your body, and of course you have to create the balance. Lots of persons just go straight away and they think they are riding an AUC, and when there is a problem, they don't know how to manage.
Yeah, all these little movements I practice, like penduluming in tight circles and going backwards, it's all really useful, and it saved me from crashing like 1,000 times. Because when you're off balance, it can really throw you off if something happens. Like today, I turned way too hard, and my wheel did this.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you turn really hard, it will pop you back up out of the turn, and I almost crashed. But because I practiced all these weird little movements, my body just automatically adjusted, and I stayed on it, stayed stable, didn't panic. You know, that's the thing. If you panic, you're screwed. If you
The other
think you're
thing
gonna
is,
crash.
the other thing is you are a person who likes to know your wheels. You try to know what is the limits of your wheels. Try to push it to know, okay, that is how far I can go with this wheel.
Yeah, I guess I am. Not intentionally, I just find out because of how I ride. I prefer that other people find the absolute limit, like where you cut out. But I accidentally
It's
get
like,
there quite a lot.
so first of all, I don't want to make the interview very, very big. I think that is lots of information there. First of all, it was a pleasure to know you. I think you are a fantastic rider. You are a fantastic person, and
Thank
you
you.
are you have I just recommend to everybody to go to the channel from her in Instagram, that she is very active. She has lots of positive things, lots of good stuff. Maybe if you are in DC or close to, and
Washington
or
State, not DC.
okay, Washington State. Sorry.
It's okay.
I have-
Different,
I
very
have-
different. Above Oregon, that's where I live, between Oregon
okay.
and Canada.
Okay, I want to. I'm not very 100% with the American, but thank you for telling. So, but just for us to understand, if you are there, I think she wants to race. She wants to go to lots of events. She don't want to fly. Very important. Uh, if you are there and you want to sponsor, I think it's important for the persons who are making this content to have sponsors, to have more support. Maybe she can test more wheels. She likes to test it. I think that will be a nice thing for the
I
companies to do that. Yeah,
I
please.
got a sponsorship for EskateCon. I'm being sponsored by EUC Underground.
Why don't you say directly?
I forgot. But if anyone
I
else
like
wants to
to.
sponsor me for other races,
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's nice for you to have a sponsor, because that way it's better for you, and helps. And I think it's important. And we don't have too much sponsors. Tell us a little about this sponsor, please. We make a
EUC
little.
Underground, they
Mhm.
it's run by a man named Lem. He sells Begoat wheels. He's like a really good way to get hooked up with wheels early, and I think you can get them a little cheaper through him. Um, I don't know how much I can say, but like there's um these
That is
group
a good.
chats and yeah.
I think that is very good to have sponsors. Thank you so much. If you are out there and you want to sponsor these riders, go for them. They need, and that is a good thing for us, for them to make more content, to give, like you see her. She is very direct. If it's not good, like the pedal, she was in 2 seconds. That's not good, and that is what we need as community, to know information, for us to know what we are buying. Sometimes the bias is not very good, and that is very sad, because sometimes we buy something that later on we say, oh, that was not what was right. So I know that David wants to see me next week. We're going to have something. He wants to try the one wheel. I ride one wheels too. One wheels I can ride backwards. It's not a problem. AUCs, I'm going to learn maybe with him.
I can ride a little bit of a one wheel.
Do you like it? Yeah, that was a
One
kind
wheel?
of question. Yeah.
I like one wheels. Yeah, they're not like EUC at all, not even comparable, but super fun. I would like to have one just to ride around town.
I think one wheel is made for you to have fun, enjoy it,
Mhm. It
go
feels good.
downhill. Yeah,
Yeah.
if you go down hills, trails, it's very good too. As technical, I think it's very fun for you to have like technical stuff in trails because you have the big tire. It's different than us. Uh, I think it has a place, the one wheel, and the community is very strong. The community of one wheel
Yeah.
is very, very strong, and I love my one wheel. I run my one wheel. I don't know how many years uh, before. I think maybe close to 10 years. But my question is like this: you try it any other PV now that you talk
Yeah.
about the one wheel?
Um, when I
Skateboards,
first started
motorboats?
riding, I would go to Saturday Night Ride, which is a ride in Seattle where a bunch of PEVs meet up and we ride around this route in Seattle. It's been going on for years.
Hmm.
And anytime someone had something, I would ask if I could ride it. And so I've ridden, the e-bikes, the scooters, electric skateboards, e-skates,
Hmm.
one wheels, these weird little hover shoe thingies, super hard to
Yeah.
ride. Um, Even someone had a ripstick that was hilarious to ride. You gotta like shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. But yeah, I've ridden like pretty much all of the PEVs, I think.
I,
Uh, yeah, pretty much.
I think like this. I know that is annoying for the people sometimes when you speak like that. Like me, I come from the background of skating, of totally different than AUC. I always tell the AUC today has a big place because it's practical, it's easy for everything. Is
I
you
use
can
it in
go.
replacement for my car. My car is not working right now, and I'm just riding my Sherman L around, and it's no
Hmm.
problem. And I
Hmm.
always think, before I leave, I'm like, oh, this is gonna suck. I have to ride my unicycle so far, and then when I'm actually riding it, it's like time stops, and I don't want to get off, and I forget that's how it feels every time. Because when I go in my
That's what
car, it's annoying. You gotta deal with traffic. Gas costs so much, and
I
it's
hate
constantly breaking
traffic.
down. But oh, I hate
I
it. It
hate
makes me
traffic.
angry.
Yeah, I prefer just to enjoy my PVs, and most of the time I don't touch. My battery is charging again for my car because was too long. I don't use it, and I have to put the charging again because I don't use it.
Yeah.
And what is winter, and the battery goes very fast down because if you don't use it, and I don't
Uh-huh.
use most of the time my car. I just use when I have to go to an event or something like that, and tomorrow I have an event, I have to put the battery from the car again because it's very far away. It's around 3 hours
Tomorrow
riding.
I have to go to 4 of my clients' houses and I'm going to ride my unicycle and it's going to be like probably 100 miles. But
Woo!
my car's not working. My unicycle can do it. I just have a stock charger right now, so I hope they'll
Uh-huh.
let me charge while I'm there. But
And
yeah,
how is the reaction with your clients when you see you come with a unicycle?
well, they're usually pretty impressed. Some people act like it's completely normal and maybe they feel awkward and don't say anything, but I try to warn them. It's like, oh, by the way, I'm on a unicycle, and they're like, what? Because they don't expect it to be that kind of unicycle. I think it's funny. It definitely attracts people to my business, and that's fine.
Any one of your customers say, "I want to try it. Let me try it."
No, nobody wants to try it. um, Sometimes when I have my V11, I would let people try, but because I ride with power knobs on large wheels now,
Uh
it's
huh.
not really safe to let a new person try because if they get locked in and then they
Mm-hmm.
fall, they could get really hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so
And you lose
I
the
have people
client.
try the M10. Yeah, I don't want anyone to get hurt because of me. So any sort of high voltage wheel, I don't let them try because I've had my wheel, my V13. It's actually a video on my Instagram. I was riding and then I fell off and it whipped around and hit me in the shin so hard. I had knee
That
pads on, but it still left a huge like bone bruise and a lump. And I think it would have broken my leg if I didn't have shin pads on.
there's but he's telling my sister don't will not let me the son try my AUC.
There is a video on my Instagram of me and my brother having his 10-month-old baby ride the M10-4.
Wait a second. We're going to change it very fast here. We're going to change it, and you're going to try to show me.
Okay, let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, then try to find it.
It's from like 2 months ago. Oh, it was on my birthday in
Okay.
December.
Look here. Maybe you can show it.
I'm looking on my phone.
Okay.
See, when was my birthday?
2 months ago. That means.
Yeah.
And who is this gentleman?
That's my boyfriend. Oh my gosh,
He's
I
not
can't
there?
find it.
He's not there right now?
No, he's at work.
Oh.
I took today off because I own my own business and I can.
Okay.
You know what?
Next time you have to bring the two of you.
It's not on my Instagram, but I know I posted it somewhere.
So let me just change here.
Oh, I can't. Oh, I found it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to send it to you.
Yeah, send me. Okay.
Okay, I just sent you the link to it on Instagram.
Okay.
Oh no, my camera's unfocusing. Stop it. Well, I'm blurry now and I don't know how to fix it.
Yeah, you can go down to the configurations.
It's just trying to focus.
Yeah. So let me see. You send me? No, you don't send me till now.
I sent it. Oh, it didn't send for some reason.
Okay.
Hold on. Oh.
It's trying to send. Yeah. So guys, we are coming to the end of the interview, but if you have any questions, please leave it there. Then we're going to try to answer.
I can't find. I mean, it won't let me send it for some reason, but maybe you can see.
Oh,
can you see?
Very nice.
His feet didn't touch, but he really liked it. He started laughing. It was so cute.
If you have new kids, I think it's important. My kids, they ride all of them, but they are not so motivated about that.
There's a couple people. I don't know. It's not letting me send you anything.
There
might be something wrong with my account right now. I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
People keep reporting my Instagram. It's really annoying.
Yeah, that is always. For
I had
me,
a couple videos go viral, and it's made a lot of people like try to bring me
put him down. Yeah, don't worry. With me, is the same. You are not alone.
Yeah.
Not everybody likes for you to go viral, or they are jealous, and that is not very nice. So
my Instagram got over 7 million views in the past week. I don't know why.
That is nothing. Come 7 million.
Nothing.
That is 7. That is always the problem. Is always people having jealous that you have achieved something. I just want to show here. She is a fantastic rider. First of all, I want to say there is the link here direct from her. You can go there, and it's going to give you the options. And these two options, you have the Instagram and the YouTube. The YouTube, she is starting now, coming bigger and bigger. And when you come to the Instagram, the videos from her is very good. Like you listen, this month 7 million people who've seen it. That is fantastic. That is not just a rider. Is a person who do it with lots of love, and the community who loves you as a sporter, as a rider, I think you deserve that place. And if you have the chance, go there, subscribe, maybe leave your message. And for you, I'm going to
Yeah, I
tell you,
just
like, yeah, please, please.
I just want to say one thing to the people watching. I'm making these videos for you. If you could message me, tell me what you want to see more of, that's what I want to do. Like, do you want to see reviews? Do you want to see trick videos? I'm trying to make longer videos on YouTube, but I don't know what I'm doing. And it's really hard to know, like, what do people want to see? Because I'm making this stuff for you to watch. So message me, tell me what do you want to see more of, ask questions, and I'll try to answer them.
So here's another question. Can you direct answer to the he asked two questions in one.
Um, I could come up with the replies pretty quick. I grew up with an older brother and I took a lot of flack from him. I have experience. It's not the first time I've been told that I'm a man for some reason. I'm tall, like I said, and tall and strong. And I think it intimidates weak men, and they assume because I'm bigger than them, I must be a man because they're
No,
insecure.
my friend, she is very good rider, and she is not afraid of nothing. And she falls. If you want, guys, go there and see the videos. She don't have no problem to show how many times she falls and she come back and she is there, and that is very nice. And that is the good thing. She shows everything. She don't have. She is not afraid to show.
Yeah, I want to be
Flyboard.
realistic.
Yeah,
I
yeah, I
don't
think
want
that
people
is.
to be ashamed of falling. I don't know what a
I think
flyboard is.
a flyboard. I'm going to show you. Flyboard is like a skateboard. Wait a second.
I'm
Just going
assuming
to
he's
put it.
asking about your accent, not mine.
Yeah, of course. My accent is because I'm from Europe. I come from Portugal. I live in Germany, and I make these videos. We are now close to 350 interviews because when I start riding
Wow.
later on, I was not seeing nobody taking care of the riders, thinking about the riders. Nobody was thinking about interviews. Was just reviews. And I say, who are the ones who are making interviews to the people who spend the money? And the people just think in other things like clicks. And I said, I'm going to make this. My English is not so good, but I'm going to make this interviews to the people to know the riders around the world. And I started as a joke, and today this year we're going to go to 400 interviews.
Wow. That's
So
awesome.
everything is already booked. Don't try to contact me. I invite some of them. I invite you. Some of the people I invite, others as came to me for me to and that's why I tell to everybody, if you are out there, you want to come here, doesn't matter. I'm not looking if you are with 300,000 followers. For me, doesn't matter. If you are a rider, you love this sport.
You have 300,000 followers?
No, me not. I tell if
Oh.
anyone has 300,000, I don't need to come here because you have 300,000 followers. If you are a rider, you love this. Here you are. So this is what he's telling about with the
Oh,
water.
wow. I would love to try that.
That is with
I'd probably waterboard myself.
that is very, very nice. That is beautiful to do it. So I want to leave you with the last words for the community who came here to see you, and that way the people can know you a little better. You can let me just change. Why is not let me change? Okay, I leave you with the last words for the community, and then we're going to go out.
All right, last words. It's so cool to see like the familiar people in the comments section. Like, I can't believe that there's been people who have followed me from day one, from when I can barely ride, and they're still here today. It's super cool. I love it so much. So thanks everybody for coming and watching and bothering me, except Zach, Z Rabbit.
No, leave it. That's important. It's good to. We need that.
Sherman is my
Little-
bunny, by the way. I have a
Uh-huh.
bunny I found outside. I named him Sherman after my unicycle. But yeah, more videos coming back as haters.
So go there,
That's kind of a lot of
subscribe,
work.
Yeah, I know that is lots of work. That's why if you have any chance to let me just put the rest of the what the people. Yeah, my friend, 400. We're going to come to 400 interviews, my friend. 400 riders has came to this channel. And we are not, I never asked nobody to subscribe, nothing. That's not important. And we put in Facebook, in all the media, all the groups. We put in Instagram. Now is in Instagram live too. We are in YouTube. And that's why doesn't matter. I just want everybody to know her and to know the riders. And if you have the chance, go there, see the content from them because they deserve the respect from all of us as riders. And go there, like she asked, leave the comment. If you have any questions, Suzette, anything, just contact her. I think that is going to make her grow and the content is going to come better and better and better and it's going to be better for all the riders. I think that is the challenge we have here is you giving the feedbacks for the people who make videos for you. I'm I'm right? Do I say everything
Yeah.
correctly?
Yeah. Just, yeah, let me know what you want to see.
No.
And that question that is on the screen right now is an absolutely not.
Let's see the other one. I would probably what to myself. Yeah. I would love to try it. So for everybody is lots of riders are in Instagram. Yes, I just want to say to everybody, next week we have a new rider. He's going to be Neil. He's one of the champions. He's one of the best riders we have on the one wheel. He's going to come here to talk about it. And we are going to have lots of interviews next week. We're going to have guys from Spain. He's going to be Sico. That is his name.
Oh, I love that guy.
Yeah, he's going to come here too
He's
to
so cute
speak
and
with
hilarious.
us a lot. Yeah, and I think that is very, very good. Do you see the last video from him with the girl?
Yeah, that was hilarious. I'm showing everyone that video.
That was very good. And I had the pleasure to meet him last year, and he's a fantastic rider, and he do a lot for the community. And in Spain, the EUCs, the unicycle, letter unicycles are very strong because of this guys, because they race, they make lots of propaganda, and they help the community. That is the important thing. For you, Jill, thank you so much. I hope to see you maybe next year again to see update. Maybe next year you can come with your friend together or with the community and we can talk a little more. Okay?
Okay, that sounds great. I had a lot of fun. Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming. It's a pleasure to have you. But don't go away. We're going to go out, but I want to continue to speak with you. Okay, guys, we